Hey everybody, my name is Adam. Y'all can, this is actually a YouTube video where I go and I give advice out or soon to do pranks and stuff. If you don't know anything about me, I give advice out on Instagram. I've been doing it for 2 years or 3 to 2 years now. You can subscribe, like, do whatever you want, share. It really doesn't matter to me because I don't really use YouTube as much right now, but I am going to use it a lot more starting whenever. But anyways, hope you enjoy the show or movie or whatever. So yeah, what's it called? I want to talk about words. When when you go, okay, probably today you probably talked to someone or someone pissed you off and you go and say something to them, like to some guys they think it's funny to go and say slut to girls or cunt or anybody that think you're fat, you're ugly, any words that hurt someone that also would hurt you, even if it doesn't hurt you because you already been told that, you already think of that, it doesn't make a damn difference because not only are you hurting them, but they're going to start getting it from you and they're going to do it to some other people thinking it's okay because you're doing it to them when it shouldn't be like that. People are always being hurt by just one word, and sometimes words don't always do everything to the person. It's just that emotions or thoughts or overthinking about themselves. As if you were to call a girl ugly today, that might not have hurt her the first time, but the more you keep going on with it, the more it's going to get to her and it's going to destroy her. So like right now, if you have told anybody today or recently or any time and you still know that person, you know that Instagram username or something, anything to do with them, to be able to message them, you should go and say sorry. You don't even have to actually say sorry. You just do it to be honest randomly and say, keep up the good work, or I'm glad you're doing okay, or I hope you're doing fine, or just saying sorry, and genuinely saying a message to them, saying that they're beautiful, that they're fabulous or wonderful. You should go do that as soon as right now, because saying words like that to someone is not right. Because what if I was to do that to you? What if someone came to me and I don't even know them, or they don't even know me, and they told me you're ugly? I'd punch them straight up, and I do not care if it's a girl or a guy. I would probably care if it's a girl, but I'd probably get it in another person's hand and smack them with it. But for a girl to come up to me like that, it's really disrespectful. And for a guy to do the same thing, I'd punch a guy in the face. Don't matter no matter what you look like. I don't give a damn. You have balls, hopefully. I smack the shit out of those and kick them. No homo. Yeah, I mean, I would fight for myself. But, if you didn't know me and you told me I was ugly or I'm fat or whatever, anything, knowing that I'm not fat, but if you came to me saying I'm ugly and you don't even know me, or if you do know what I do, but you still don't know me personally, I'd punch you. I don't give a damn. But for someone else, for me to go and do that to you, it hurts you too, knowing that you think it may not. But what if I got other people to do it to you? What if I got other people, what if I got my fans to go against you and call you names, tell you something that you wouldn't like? Someone died in your family and they found out. What if I was making fun of that, which was really disrespectful? You shouldn't go and do that to someone else as a joke or anything. So, like, personally, my friends that I talk to personally, that I see in person all the time, know I'm joking. So if I call them a faggot or ugly, they know I'm already joking. I don't have to tell them because they personally know I'm joking. But for you to go do that to them is wrong. I've seen people go and fighting on Instagram and commenting on people's photos saying that, you're ugly, you're fat, or just anything ugly. Stop wearing makeup. Too much makeup makes you look ugly, or something. Anything. You're not beautiful. You're fat. Get out of here. Kill yourself. For someone to tell someone else to kill themselves is so immature and so not funny. I'd straight up look you up and I'd try to find so much about you so I can make fun of you as me sticking up for someone else. For you to do that to someone that might even actually do it, you're going to go to jail. You're going to be the one to be talked to because you're the one that's doing it to them. You're the one that's telling them. Whether you delete the comment or not, technology is a total new thing in this generation. For you to try to hide it, it ain't going to be hidden. They keep it in their freaking stash. You don't know about it because I do. I go to the high school. I go to the career high school about it. I learned it. I looked it up myself. But for you to think that, oh, if I hide a comment because I deleted it, it's not going to be hidden. You don't know that. And for you to think that they won't do it because you told them, because you don't believe that anybody would actually kill themselves. You don't know that either. You know, those people who have been through so much, been through a lot, and they still get the hatred, they still get the rude comments. You know, they don't go and post. I don't go and post to YouTube for a dislike or for a rude comment. People still comment on my things and comment on pictures. I don't even like that guys follow me, but for guys to tell me that they respect me, I respect them straight up 100%. But for a guy to think and assume that I'm going to give girls advice only, thinking that they know me, it's not right. Because one, I don't give advice out to only girls. The guys can read it in a point of view of their own, which is their guy's point of view, which is what I do in order to write it. I put it in a girl's point of view instead. I don't write it just for girls. I write it for guys and girls, but guys are so hard-headed that they think that, oh, this advice is just for girls. Let me hate on him. Let me just be rude to him. You know, it's really stupid for that. You know, come on. Especially if you're in high school, you should grow the fuck up right now. And if you're in middle school, you should still be growing up right now, because you're in middle school. At 8th grade, you should be growing the fuck up by now. But for anybody, especially girls that act all badass and crap, trying to act all cool enough, don't, just stop. You're nothing. You're nothing. You're just a fucking regular person to me that acts like someone that they ain't. Don't do that. You're flawless the way you are from what I see, whether you think it or not. Because when you go to that mirror, I don't see it break. I don't see you punching it. I don't see anybody punching it, because even if it did break, someone had to punch it, obviously. Or had it been broken by now. But I don't go into you go into the mirror every fucking morning or any time and then I see it break, because you're not ugly. That's why. If a mirror breaks, then you're ugly. But it never breaks on someone. You can't control a fucking mirror, so it's not gonna break. But for you to go and do it back to someone else is not right, because someone else did it to you. For someone to do it to you, it's not even right at all. On Xbox, I play Xbox every weekend, usually. For guys to go and say rude things because of how they sound or how they think they look, and just by their voices, assuming that how they look because of their voice, is really rude, because you don't know that person. You don't know what they've been through. Maybe they're just relaxed on the Xbox trying to have a great time, and yet there's people that are ruining that moment. And it's very sad. Yeah, you can walk away from it, back out the lobby and stuff, but, you know, it's never going to end, because when you go into a different lobby, it's going to be the same damn thing eventually. Or if you just don't have to talk at all. And people don't want to just talk at all. People have a mic for a reason. You know, your phone isn't for you to go on Instagram and go be rude. That's not what you do for texting. You do it to text and chat with people and be socializing. I don't see why y'all go into other people's profiles and be rude to them. You shouldn't be doing that. But that's pretty much it. I hope y'all actually stop doing that, because if I see it again, I'm gonna go and stick up for whoever it is that they're being rude to, and I'm gonna back them up, because I do not care if anybody else follows me, unfollows me. I haven't been caring anyways. So if you unfollow me, that's great. Congratulations. You will be blocked most likely, because I am blocking all my unfollowers, and you can't see my advice again unless you get a different account, which I'll find out myself. But anyways, I also want y'all to do a favor for me, and this is for me, not for anybody else. But that's not about the sharing and stuff, but I want you to go and, as of right now, as after this video, I want you to go and do, to be honest, on anybody that you've been rude to, someone that you said a rude comment to, or anything, just been rude at, whatever, not a rude comment, just been a rude person because they were rude to you. Doesn't even matter if they were rude to you. Just go to them and message them, text them, comment to them, whatever, and say, you don't have to say I'm sorry, you don't have to like that person, just say you're beautiful, you're fabulous, you know, to be honest, you make a big impact on other people. You show defensiveness in your life, you know, defending yourself. Anything genuinely and nicely and respectfully, just for that person that you were rude to, or for whoever you're rude to, you know. Why? Because They may say something stupid and be thinking that you're joking with them, but don't reply back. I didn't say to reply back because I didn't want you to. They're just thinking that, of course they're gonna think that you're just trying to be nice now. But as long as you got to send that to someone, maybe they'll finally realize that, I wonder why they sent that. And then they're gonna ask and ask probably. Maybe not. But most likely I bet they will. They're gonna wonder, why did you send me that? Why did you send me that? Well, because 1, I asked you to. 2, you did it for me. 3, you're showing improvement into yourself to actually go and do that and show that you actually have a heart for people and to be nice for once. You shouldn't always go be rude to someone just because they're rude to you. Yeah, I do that same damn thing, but I do it for my own self because I've been taught to stick up for myself. If someone wants to go and call me and try to do this prank, I'm gonna post your number on my Instagram. I've done it before. I'll do it again. I do not care if people don't like that. Don't follow me then. My account is not an advice account. My account is not anything different. I have the same life as anybody else. And for guys to go and assume that I'm the guy that just helps out girls and wants girls, I don't want girls. I would be talking to all my friends if I did want girls. I do not care about girls sending me nudes. I don't want nudes. I don't want anything like that. I don't want nothing. I already like someone, and that's it. There's nothing else said. I don't want to go out with anyone. I don't want to go out with anybody or anybody that's a fan or anything. That's it. But for guys to assume, if y'all do assume and y'all watching this, y'all need to grow up right now and be more respectful. Because when you need advice and the day it hits you, I'm not going to be there for you. And I'm going to make sure I block you, because I always do for all the haters and rude people. That's it for today. Peace.